Just me. All
That's
natural,
not it.
Doing what I do.
We have put in 13 miles today. We are trying to make it from Sorrento to Rome. We had to pass through Naples. Not my favorite. We missed the right train stop, so then we had to walk through Naples. I had to actually look at it again. But here, fortunately, we're on time too, and none of the trains are behind, so we're gonna be just fine making it to Rome. We made it to Rome, and you are looking at Geppetto's home. This little place is so eclectic and unique. We're gonna sleep up in a loft tonight. We're gonna hope it stays pretty cool up there. And then up here, we have a loft. So, if you ever wanted to feel young again, this is your opportunity. Jamin is not gonna fit up here. Although he technically is fitting up here because he's filming. But check this out. It's a loft bed. You just hope the bed didn't fall off the loft and you're good. But my favorite part, I think, about this whole place is probably this little ceramic kitchen in here. It is so cute. This whole place just reminds me of Geppetto from Pinocchio, and I just imagine him in here just working on making those little puppet dolls just like Pinocchio. Jamin found us. Don't surprise. Let's see where this window leads. Oh wow, this window takes you right to the toilet. This Airbnb is actually in the Travestere district, which we really like. We remember it from last time we were in Rome. We kept kind of migrating back towards it, and so now we get to stay here.
This is the Pantheon. Last time we were in Rome, we took an awesome tour of St. Peter's Basilica, and on our way there, we tried to go to the Pantheon, but it wasn't open yet. So this time we had to make sure that we caught it first. It was actually originally a pagan temple that later became a church, and is still a church to this day that's actually run by the Vatican. The dome here has inspired a lot of architectural works, including the Dome of St. Peter's, the Dome in the Duomo, and even the Capitol in Washington, D.C. Better than Hilarie's.
Nuh-uh, mine's better.
Okay, I think mine might have the most black truffles that I've ever had on a plate. It's everything I was hoping for. Rome always delivers on the Italian food. So good.
Waking up in Rome and going for a run.
And I'm back. I have been missing some of the runs, but I'm here. Jamin better watch out.
to Vatican City. This is all that we're going to be seeing of the Vatican on this trip. We came before and took an extensive tour. I definitely recommend doing that. There are so many places like this all over Rome. This one happens to be Piazza Novana, so there's tons of squares and piazzas and palaces and fountains. This particular one is the one that Tom Hanks saved that priest out of.
We are about to go on a tour of the Colosseum and the Roman Forum. We're really excited because we've been here previously and we got to kind of see those things from the outside, but we never really got to go and do an in-depth tour. I'm on the green team and I'm also on Jamin's team.
Okay gang, so as part of the tour we're taking, we got to go inside the Colosseum and we also got to tour the Roman Forum. So we're in the Roman Forums right now, along with the Palatine Hill, getting to see a lot of the history of Rome and where it all took place.
Made it through the tour. It's pretty hot. It was a very long tour. If we weren't so tired, we would actually spend a lot of time in the Roman Forum. I have a feeling there's a lot more interesting stuff that we didn't get to hear on that tour that we could actually find out and learn about the Roman Forum, and so we'll do that on our free time. But for now, we're gonna see some more of Rome.
The first time that Hilarie and I came to Rome together was 3 years ago, and we stayed really close to the Trevi Fountain, which is right behind me, and Hilarie was wondering whether or not I could find my way back to our apartment without the use of any maps. So no books, clearly in the head. We'll just see if I can find my way back.
That's not it.
They're standing out here with me, clearly victorious, finding the front door to our Airbnb, non-wind aided, no performance-enhancing drugs, just me, all
That's
natural,
not it.
doing what I do.
That's not it.
Okay, so we checked Airbnb, and what did it tell us?
Well, the Airbnb archives from 2019 say that we stayed at Vicolo Die Modelli 61.
What number is that?
I cannot believe that you got it right. It does not look familiar, but I do trust that this is accurate. We try not to have very many rules whenever we travel, but one of them is if a church is open in Europe, go inside. We have put in 13 miles today with Hilarie's bad back because I don't know if I let y'all in on this, but whenever we were in Sorrento, I gracefully dove off a cliff and my floppy legs ended up throwing out my back a little. So carrying my backpack is about all I've been able to do. We are down here by the river, and we just noticed that they are putting up all of these little restaurants along the river that are kind of just like outdoor seating areas. They're kind of like pop-ups. Might just be because we came to town.
January the 9th, 1946 at Miami Beach, Florida.
I'm really excited because I've been seeing these little babies in literally every single place that we have stayed in Italy. I like them and they're pretty compact. We're gonna be living in an Airstream, so I bought one.
We are storing our bags so that we can walk around Rome and explore the city without having our heavy backpacks on. We'll come and get them before we have to head to the airport, but we had to check out of our Airbnb, so we had to do something with our bags in the meantime. They have these little locker storage facilities. We used them in Milan. We're using them again here in Rome. So if you just search luggage storage, you can usually find something like this to help you out with your bags. This was €11.50 for 6 hours. It's our last day in Rome. We're catching a flight later today to go to Greece. So we're excited about that, but we wanted to soak in the last little bit of the city, so we got up early to walk around the Colosseum and the Roman Forum. I'm eating lunch at Amore. The restaurant that we came to the first time we were in Rome is still just as good as it was then. The cacio e pepe. The pasta is just a little bit al dente. The sauce isn't too heavy. It's got that strong pecorino cheese flavor. It's really good.
I usually order gnocchi because I just love it so much, but this time I decided to go with a ravioli. And it's got Parmesan cheese as the sauce. It's got spinach ricotta on the inside.
And I've been tasting the sauce with my bread. It's pretty good. It's the best pasta I've had in Italy. That's orange.
In Europe, you're going to encounter a lot of stairs. Like, you're always going to be going upstairs. And most of the time, at the top of those stairs, there's a beautiful castle, a wonderful cathedral, or a view out over a lake or an ocean or a river. But here in Rome, they have stairs just for the sake of having stairs. These are the Spanish steps. Let's just walk up them. We are on a plane headed from Rome to Athens, Greece.
We're looking forward to it, and so glad we get to hit another country before we go back home to the States. So we're gonna let you go because life is short.
Wonder well.
Okay, we think you're supposed to do it over your left shoulder. So I'm gonna throw in a coin and hopefully we come back to Roma. Did I make it?
I don't know.
Okay.
After we get darts.